Hello everyone, this is Yui. This is my first time streaming live on YouTube, so be kind with me. In this video, I will be designing with you a Kalim live wallpaper. It will look the same as this one, Jamil Viper wallpaper, and I'll be walking step by step with you using Photopea program. It is a free program you can use for editing photos. You can also open this program for free on your website. It does not need any download. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. First of all, I will start by creating my canvas. I will go to File, New, and I will be choosing my canvas size. I usually, because phones varies from size to size, but I usually choose these sizes. 1080 pixels for the width, and the height is 1920. We will click create, and here's our canvas. To be honest, I usually erase this white one and stay with the transparent canvas only. So for our first step, I got my sprite ready for this video. Here's our Kalim's sprites. First of all, we will start by adding our Kalim, full body Kalim, and we will go and crop it to become the upper part only. We'll crop the upper part like this. You have to rasterize the picture so the program can recognize it. I will go click rasterize, and then I cut it and paste. Then I erase the lower part of the body. I will scale it up a little bit and put it in the middle like this. I think I cropped too much, so I will crop a little bit more from the model like this. Control X once again, Control V. I'm using a program that can show you my shortcuts that I'm using. And I will erase once again the lower part. I think this amount will be enough. Yes. Get it up. Then we don't need all the features for Kalim face, so I will simply reduce the lightning to 100, minus 100, and click OK. Okay. I hope the audio is hearable. Okay, then I didn't know which background to choose, so we're gonna discover it together, I think. But for now, I will go with this one, the lobby one. It will give more of Kalim vibe. You know, he likes to celebrate a lot. Usually, the lobby is the place where they hold all their celebrations. So I will go with it. I updated by mistake. And I made it screen, the layer. Then I clipped it to Kalim's. Now, all we have to do is find a good angle for the background. I'm gonna try and Get it down a little bit. I think this would be look good like this. I want this to appear. And maybe make the chibi Karim sit here in the middle, like this. Then I'm going to mask it using the brush, airbrush tool. Size, make it big. And we can erase using the bracket and remove some parts of it. I like to remove the edges a little bit to give a more soft feeling and depth to the background. Then we're gonna change the colors. I want to make this background the same color of Scarabia. So I'm going to add a layer, a color layer. I will go with the gradient fill, the fill gradient. Before that, wait a minute. I think I'm going to go to the Jamil one and take the same color, the same colors, the gradient fill. So both Karim and Jamil will have the same color palette. We don't want the Karim one to be darker color than Jamil's one. Like this. It will automatically take all the commands, like the Jamil one, to the Karim. But all what I did was to go to the effects here, the control one here, and choose the gradient fill. When you choose the gradient fill, you can now edit the colors to suit your taste and the picture. I'm going to erase it. So now you can see that the background layer has the same color as the Jamil's one. Same layer, color, and the opacity is 69. Now I'm gonna go back and fix the feather, the erasing. Let's erase once again. This part usually takes a lot of time, but hopefully this time we'll finish it fast. I'm gonna reduce the opacity of the brush and erase once again. I don't want it to erase the whole part of the background. I don't know if I can't hear the chat, so I'm sorry if I'm ignoring anyone. I'm still beginner for this whole streaming thing, so be patient with me. I'm a noob. I think I will move the background a little bit to the middle, like this. I want this to be in the middle of Karim, like this. I might change it later. Oops. Erase. We don't want these edges to be shown, so I'm gonna scale down our brush and erase more faster. We'll keep it like this for now. Now I want to make Karim body with the same color as Jamil's. So I'm gonna go back to the Jamil's one and choose this one. Same steps. It is a gradient fill. We're gonna copy it, paste it here, and we're gonna clip it to the Karim body sprite. This one. But the only difference between these two is that the first one, the background of Scarabia, is a color layer. However, the Kalim one is a normal layer. That's the only difference that we have. And you can see now that with the background here, the gradient fill one, the background is getting mixed very well with the design, the whole design. It gave a more stronger impression. So I'm gonna go back once again and erase more from the background and fix it more, so it will look much better. More erasing. I'm gonna... When I click X, I am switching between the black and white color. The black one erases, while the white one makes things reappear. I'm gonna go back because I remember the whole thing. You can notice that by my pressing. Erasing. Let's keep things like this for now, okay? We're gonna keep things like that. Now for the harder part, which is adding the Kalim sprite. I want it to be lively, to give more of Kalim vibe. So I was wondering which one to choose, but I think I'm gonna go with this one, the one with the flying carpet. I made it not. Oh, sorry. Oh, it ruined the whole thing. Never mind. Make it severe normal. I'm gonna erase it manually. I think it will look fine like this. Erase the background. I keep forgetting the rasterizing option. Like this. It's fine if the edges are not fully clean. The whole thing will turn black now. Like this. And it will be small, so it won't be noticeable. Maybe we can make like Karim floating in the air, having fun, while Jamil is suffering behind him. Yes, like this. Yeah, it's giving Kalim impression. I think it will look better than the normal ones, having him stand in the middle doing nothing. Now I'm gonna go back and take the same color of the Jamil sprite. We will search for the chibi sprite Jamil, this one, and take the color fill. Copy, and we're gonna paste it on top of the Kalim layer. Oh god. By mistake, I made it here. Okay. Moving it around a little bit. Maybe a little bit down. I think it looks great. But maybe we will edit the background once again, like erasing the edges because it still look messy. But it's fine. We will do it in the end. Now, I'm gonna take the background one, the background color. Want them to be matching. Copy and paste. They are besties. They look the same now. Okay. I will fix now the inner part. I'll fix it now. Let's erase it and start. I'm gonna make everything appear once again because the whole thing like this. We're gonna keep everything like this. And let's erase once more. Okay. I made the opacity low. So you know what? I'm gonna pause a little bit and check if someone is writing anything, just in case. Yeah, we're not doing... Okay, that's good. I don't want to ignore you guys. Who is your favorite character from Twisted Wonderland? For my dear viewers, I'm just wondering. So maybe I might design for them later. Do you play Twisted Wonderland? It might be a question you would never know the answer. Erasing. Oops. Kalim. I don't want this whole part to be erased. I want it to be shown. You see me repeating stuff over and over because I want to be satisfied of the results. And I also want you guys to be able to download good stuff, a good high resolution backgrounds. For those who don't know, you can always download any of the designs I make from my Buy Me Coffee. There are a lot of cool free stuff there, like this one that I'm making. It will be free. Once I'm done from it, I will upload it on my website. So you can also comment below this video which character you'd like to see next. Maybe I'd stream once again doing more tutorials. Maybe the next one will have more extra steps into it. Luckily, both Jamil and Karim have the same color palette, so I didn't need to do many steps or do much effort to it. However, for the Savannah Claw one, I didn't do any... Yeah, Savannah Claw and the Pomfiore, I think. Yeah, I didn't make a background. So I will have to do this step from the 0 step. So I think I will make one live stream while doing Veils or Leona's one. So you can guys see me suffering choosing the colors. It will be very painful. The Jamil one took too much effort for me until I found the suitable color palette, because Jamil color is very close to Riddle's one, so I didn't want it to be the same. I wanted them to be different. This part I want it to be shown, so now it looks much more like it. Like this a little bit. Now I will fix the lower part. This part will probably be erased now, so I will leave it now. Okay, now we will need to get the mirror part. This mirror I edited by myself in a separate file, but I'm just gonna copy it and paste it to our canvas. It has to be behind the Kalim body. Yeah, like this. We will now move a little bit Karim down, so it will have to be in the same level of the other designs, like this. I think his head is very big, so I'm gonna scale him down. Let's scale it. Making sure it is in the middle. Now we're gonna clip or mask this part and erase the whole part that is outside of the mirror. So we want Karim to be inside of it, like this. Let's go back and erase. I'm gonna lower, make the opacity high. One. See? Something like this. So now we will go back to the background and edit it again. But we have to make sure that everything is okay before going back. Like, we don't want any extra part to be erased. More erasing. Yes. See, it is giving more depth and dimension to the design. Rather than doing your design a 1 or 2D, or I always try mixing shadows, lightning to my designs to give a more stronger impression and give more beauty and aesthetic to the design. Especially the lightning step, it is true heaven. Okay, so now I'm going back to Kalim body, I mean the background, and we're going to fix the parts that were erased, like maybe like erase these parts to give like a shadow, the mirror shadow. Okay, let's start. Switching to the black color by clicking X and erasing. I think we missed a part by erasing here. Let's check. Ah, yes. I forgot to erase it good here. There was a little bit of shadow from Karim's body. I'm gonna just make, here also, more erasing. Of course, there are many other tools other than the ones that I'm using. You can also explore them around. You usually learn more by doing the thing by yourself. Okay, going back to the background and erasing more. Gonna check it out by zooming out. Yeah, it's looking nice, but here it's very dark than here. So I'm gonna go back, reduce the opacity, or make the brush bigger. More lower opacity. And I want some of the details of the interior to be shown. You know, the Scarabia lobby. This one, we erased it by mistake. So I'm gonna make it appear, it is giving a nice, the scarf for Karim's head, or the ribbon, to be like a part of the background. I'm gonna add it back, but I want to erase only the edges. Like this, the edge. We ruined our upper part. here. This I'm gonna zoom in just in case to check if I ruined anything. Here I want this to be a part like a gold. It's a little bit goldish. Oh, whoops. Okay, mistakes happen. Upper, not over. Okay, never mind. Reduce the opacity. Which part? We are white color. Very carefully, I want to add some parts here. I don't want this to be shown. Like this. I think it's not shown, so just in case I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna only erase the edges. Lower, higher opacity. And only these parts I'm gonna erase. This might be boring, but believe me, the results would be satisfying. And what matters the most is the results, so be patient. Let's zoom out, zoom in. Okay. Now going back to this part, also I will do the same steps. By erasing these parts. Of course, I might edit this video later as a tutorial video, so you won't have to watch all these steps. And the video will be speed, double the speed. No, I'm not gonna erase this part. It was a mistake. I'm gonna go back. Now this part, it is all that is left, and we will go back and check the other steps, adding the text, lighting, and the gem. I might also check this out if it's need any more fixing, like maybe we can play a little bit more with it and see if we can improve more our design. The mouse keeps lagging. We want this part to almost look like this one, like this part is more lighten up. So I'm gonna light things up on the other side, on the right side, my right side, not Kalim's right side. Get it? Oh no, this is black color. Yes, now they look the same. So all is left now, we'll go to the edge of the right side and use the black brush, the same thing, and make it a little bit like this, like the same thing we did previously. small brush. This have to be the darkest side of the design. I discovered that we erased this part by mistake, so I'm just gonna fix it back. The lower part is turned out pretty good. Did we fix this part? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I would not fix it. Let's fix it fast. I'm just gonna erase these a little bit. What's important is the inner part to show, and to make the eye directly look at Kalim in the middle. These are all seen extra parts to the design. The funny thing is that I suddenly switch my language. Yes, it's darker. See, we did the same thing with the Jamil's one. You know what? I really do have a problem with the upper part. The thing that I wanted the word to appear the most is this, and it's not showing. Okay, wait a minute. I'll try fixing it. You should be shown right now. I'm gonna fix it later, so it's fine if the edges are shown now. Wait. Something does not feel right. I'm gonna try first. I have a very bad idea, but I'm gonna test it out. I'm trying to make the background a little bit in the middle. Something like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna go up. All I did is raise the background a little bit higher. So you look like Jamil's one to be a little bit in the middle, like in the center. His one was in his neck or something. I'm glad we took this one, not the other background. Okay. No. It still feels off. I'm gonna test something out. I'm gonna try liquefying it. Hopefully it will not ruin anything. I just want to make this a little bit pointy, this part. Okay, let's see what happened now. Okay, we're gonna make things appear. It's not showing because I think let's check it out. Let's erase the edges first and judge it later. Did I do the right thing or not? Hmm. No. By erasing the parts and doing the liquefy part, I think we ended up with a very good idea. Like, I've been thinking about keeping the upper ceiling shown in the design, but now when I liquefied it, only the sky is appearing. The ceiling is not in the design anymore, and I think like it give like an infinite to the design. Like the sky is infinite. There's no ceiling. There's nothing at all, and I think that nailed it. It looks much better than before. The ceiling made the design very annoying. It made it like a border for the design, for the background. But now I think with the sky only, we came up with a pretty good glow up. So yeah, I do not regret doing the liquefy step. Yes, I'm very pleased with the results now. You know what? I'm gonna stop by the step. We're gonna stop it, and we're gonna go to the next step because I'm impressed. Okay, now for the Kalim sprite, he's flying around happily, knowing nothing of this world. Okay. I'm gonna try a little bit rotating him to give some impression. He's floating. Living the best of his life. Everyone should be like Kalim. A little bit in the sky, maybe. I'm gonna scale him down a little bit. You go there, Kalim. Flying carpet. I want him to show me the world. Okay. Because Kalim is a little bit in the back, so he has to be a little bit smaller than the usual. Like he's not in the front of the camera, like he's very back. So he has to be a little bit more tiny, like we made him now. Let's check if we made him a little bit higher, what will it look like? Higher or lower? Gonna try reducing a little bit his opacity because he's far away. Like this. A little bit more. 19% maybe. Make him rotator. Fine. Let's check it out. What's better down? Thinking that I think it's better not to put him on the edges. So I'm gonna keep him in the middle to the right. Middle, like something like that. Wait a little bit more and Let's keep our Kalim like this. Now let's go to another step. The only thing that is left for us is the gem, the name, and the lightning. I'm gonna start by taking the gem first. Let's search for the gem layer. This and this. Copy and paste. Oh, I copied it in the wrong place. No, it was in the lower part, so I simply took it to the upper part of the layer, so it has to be like on top of every layer, every other layer. Of course, the color has to be the same one as Jamil. They are both from Scarabia. And we're gonna now add the lightning and the text. 2 steps are left, so be patient and let's be excited for our final result. Lightning. Of course, the lightning will be the same. I'm gonna copy and paste both the name and the lightning at the same time. Okay. Paste. Okay, they are in the back once again. Putting them on top. Very satisfying. What is left is our last step. It's changing the name. Goodbye, Jamil. Goodbye. I'm gonna just check in, just in case, how we write his family name. 1 minute. I know it's awesome, but I don't want to mistake how to write. I forgot the Al. Awesome. I forgot the A, even though the text is right in front of my face. Name is very long. Will it be a sin if I made it a small letter? Double A's looks very annoying. Okay, whatever. Let's put it in the middle. The A is supposed to be small letter. Oh. All awesome. All hyphen. We like all kids that start with their name with all. In the middle. Yes. So now we are done. Grab the watermark and paste it, and tada, we are finished. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's check all the things we did in this stream. First of all, we added our Kalim sprite, the body sprite. We cropped it. Then we got our background, this Scarabia lobby background. We erased a little bit from the edges of the design. We clipped it to Kalim's body. We also added a gradient fill to the design. We added it both for the background and for the Kalim's body. So it will be the same color palette as Jamil's one. Jamil is bestie. Okay. Then we added the chibi Kalim, the Kalim sprite. We also added a fill to the sprite. And then we added the background color. And finally, we added the frame, the background of the frame, the gem, and lastly, the lightning. We had a little problem at the beginning of the stream, which was that the background was a little bit off. The ceiling was in the picture, which made me pissed off. So I had to keep editing it until we reach this final result. So what we simply did was to go to the filters and choose the liquify tool, which made the background a little bit liquid from its name. It made the background liquid, so you can stretch it a little bit. We stretch the background and we remove the ceiling from the picture. You might ask me why we did not crop it from the beginning, but no, we had to scale up a little bit the background, because if we just cropped it up, we had to zoom up or scale up the whole background. It would ruin and remove all the extra parts of the design. We wanted this, what do we call it? We wanted this design to still be fixed in our design. We didn't want it to be removed. So if we stretched it up or scaled it up, we would have messed up the whole thing and the whole background. We also played a little bit with our chibi sprite Kalim. We rotated it a little bit so he will be having fun. It will look like he's having fun. We also added the name. We changed it, and the lighting finally. But so now both Jamil from Scarabia and Kalim are done. We finished the whole dorm, which is something we should be proud of. I might do next Leona, because I haven't done any Scarabia's one. Maybe Leona or Ruggy, but let's start with the dorm leader, the dorms masters, leaders. So maybe we should stream it later. I hope this tutorial was fun and the streaming was fun. My voice is a little bit anxious, so excuse me for that. This is the first time I stream in front of others. This will be recorded. You can find it on my channel. I will also try editing it, making it a little bit faster, so you can watch it on speed and also walk easily through the steps with me if you want to, like an intro to Photopea to start your journey in editing. Also, don't forget to check my Buy Me Coffee website. You can see all my designs there. Kalim's wallpaper will be available tomorrow to be downloaded, so stay tuned to it and look forward for it. You can now download both Jamil and Kalim, do matching wallpaper with your best friend, and enjoy it together. So thank you all for watching my stream. I will also, don't forget to save, of course, don't forget to save your progress, but I'm not gonna save it now. I'll save it after I finish the stream. So yeah, we finished our streaming for today. Oh, hello. Hi. Hello, guys. To be honest, I didn't see you there. I don't know why the chat is turned off. The audio is turned off. Thank you very much. It was fun. Thank you. I'm glad it was fun. Hi, hello. You want to choose a character? Of course, if you want to choose a character, feel free to choose one. Is it from Twisted Wonderland? So yeah, you can also comment below. You can comment below the video which character you want from Twisted or from any other video game. I also uploaded a new short video for me designing a logo for Noel from Genshin Impact. You can also comment below that short so I can know what other videos you guys like, what I should design next. So if this stream, yeah, you will comment later. I'm looking forward for your comment. So I think we should end the stream now. It will be now available. It's hard to choose. Yes, it is. You can think about it and write it later. I'm looking forward to your comment. So see you guys soon. You can also talk with me, chat with me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram also if you want to follow me. And that's all. So goodbye everyone. It was very fun. I will try fixing the issue of the chat so I can see your chats while editing. And bye bye. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye everyone.